As Chapter 5 begins, we relax, sit back in the darkness of our overnight flight back to the Beaver, and reflect on our busy and fun summer in the Shuswap. You see, these are the moments in between the big stuff. The lightning reminds us of our lack of control over many things in life, but it's also a reminder to make the best of the things we can control. We encourage you to take some time too. Think about where you were and what you saw and who you spent your time with. This is how we remind ourselves of how lucky we really are. We enjoyed some hiking and the beauty nature gives us close to our home base. We enjoyed the animals that share our home. We cheered for our local friends who work hard in community events. We welcomed new boondockers and their families to our home, and we spent that all-important family time watching the kids grow and try new things. And we welcomed new members to our family to love. We took a side adventure in a tiny RV. And then we headed back to the Beaver for more RV fun. Oh, Beav, I've missed you. I'm so happy to see you. Everything's been great. We're so happy with the storage place. We found a great grocery store in this small little town of West Milton, Ohio.
It's perfect.
Let's go have some fun. I'm so excited. Since we became Boondockers Welcome hosts, we have earned credits on the platform that we're super excited to use in this chapter on the road. This is our first stop in Milford, Indiana. We were parked in the middle of crops that just went on and on and on. The next day, we headed out to Elkhart, Indiana. We had our first challenge of the chapter.
There's a bit of incline on both sides of this, so we gotta make sure we don't bottom out. I don't want to get caught up on the tracks. Wave them by. Yeah. I'm just gonna pull over more. Okay, survey says we're gonna try it. Hope we don't get hung up. What could possibly go wrong?
While Corey drives, my job is to watch everything else. I look forward, I look backwards, I look down the tracks, and I do the all-important look up to make sure the guard is out of the way. We've been in these situations before, but it seems we're always testing the limits. Phew, we made it, with no hang-ups. And yes, we will continue to stick to the roads less traveled. Now, on to Elkhart. Any ideas what we're going to do there? We are in Napanee, Indiana. It's an early morning for us because we are going on the plant tour here at Newmar. So excited. Can't wait to do the extra research and see how these cool rigs are built. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to take pictures or video on the Newmar tour, but we will still show you some of their great rigs in our reviews. In case you are planning a tour, Newmar does have serviced overnight RV parking on a first-come, first-served basis just down the street from the building where the tour starts. Very convenient. OMG, everybody. Chapter 5 has started. We flew into Dayton, Ohio, picked up the Beaver, and headed straight to Indiana. And you're wondering, why are we going to Indiana? Because, duh, we're RV reviewers. I love everything RV, and we are in Elkhart, Indiana, which is the RV capital of the world. 80% of RVs are built here in Elkhart. So we are now at the RV Hall of Fame, and I can't wait to show you all of the RVs from the past. Let's go, come on. I want to just show you how technology in RVs actually started back in 1916 at the Automobile Telescope apartment. I mean, think about it. This was 1916, and it had an outdoor kitchen. You could cook out here, and this would fold up. Then come over here. Here's your sleeping quarters. Quite nice, right? And then over here, this is your storage compartment, and it actually would flip up and push in onto that bed and lock into place, and the same with the outdoor kitchen area. And that's where the idea of slides came from. All this on the back of your vehicle. Wham, you get an RV. A telescoping one.
With stabilizers?
Check this out. The beginning of stabilizer technology. And it would just slide up. How cool is that? Let's see what's next.
If you look from my vantage point, your head's not in the rivets. And wow, I like narrow and tall.
Yeah, this is good. Can we get one of these?
It's a nice thinning corner.
It is.
Oh, and check out those propane tanks.
Very shiny.
Wow.
Imagine that. You'd be outshining the propane tanks all the time. This is a Airstream prototype from 1958, and it was called Little Prince. And it never actually went into production. The idea was that they were going to build this and sell it to the European market because, you know, roads are tighter over there. But it never actually went into production, so there wouldn't be any others of this around. And it is 10 feet. And remember that nest we had? I mean, this has everything that nest has. It has a corner kitchen, it has a wet bath, closet, bed. Very cool. I wonder how much it weighed. So check out this door as well. The screen is in the door. It's not a separate piece like we have today, right? So the screen is there, which leaves this big space in the door, and they have an extra piece that just fits into that space. How cool is that? Hey Corey, come check this out. This is a teardrop trailer, very similar to things that we see today. You've got the shape is small with the flattened back. You've got your sleeping area, but come look at this. Where do you think they got the idea to put those rear end kitchens on a trailer? Been going on since 1957. Look at me, I'm driving a 1937 house car. I guess that's the 30s version of a Class A. It is totally cool. I can't imagine driving this down the road. This museum is so cool. I mean, we've got a 1929 house car over to a 1931 house car. This one was actually built for Mae West. But I mean, really, what's a house car? It's a Class A. This says everything that we believe. There is an RV for everyone. Let us help you figure out which one is for you.